Hello, today is Saturday, January 27, 28, 28. And this is the first winter storm for New York City of 2022. It's not really a winter storm, this is a regular winter we get, regular snowstorm. You know, the weatherman predicted it was going to be a heavy sort of snowstorm. So New York City get a foot of snow, they cry. You know, they should go to Colorado, Denver, where they get 5, 6 feet of snow, 3 feet, 8 feet. So this is how New York looked today. I'm going to be staying home after this. As I got bored being home. But you know where I'm at. Now this is the best time people wear a mask outside. You can wear your mask because you keep your lips, your nose dry. And perfect time to wear a mask. We're going to have snow until 7 p.m., but I believe it's going to turn to rain. We feel like it's going to turn to rain later. Then we're going to have flood and everything. Ugly. It's going to be ugly. Sanitation out here. Doing the street. This is the time when they remove the homeless people, force them out, give them shelter. Even if they refuse, they can force them out the street. And on Monday, I'm going to have a lot of work. Because my co-workers are out there shoveling snow. Because I don't work on weekends, and I don't do overtime. Never did overtime, and I'm about to do overtime. I work on Saturday. Never work on weekends. In the beginning, because I had custody of my kids on weekends, weekend visitation. And now that they're older and that, I want to enjoy my time. Enjoy my weekends. I don't want to work on no weekends. Don't get appreciated but time and a half. Then the time and a half they tax you on that. You know, I'm too freaking old to be shoveling snow. I'm asthmatic. I'm out of shape. I have a heart attack, and that's what they're gonna do. Take my sick days and that, and if I drop dead, they have somebody ready to replace me. You know? Police still patrolling the street. My condolences. How are you doing, officers? My condolence.
We have to go.
Nah, those guys are working hard. These people stand. Newscast person recording. They come out. That's how they do it. Those stuff come out. Sanitation. Yeah, those guys are probably getting time and a half, so feel sorry for them? I don't think so. Here's a nice den, nice clear path. My hands getting cold. Tourists still come. They come to see the beautiful New York how it is when it rains, snow, winter, sometimes. Yesterday was the funeral. Officer Station Weaver, hundreds of thousands of law enforcement was out here, family members and neighbors, friends, supporters that was supporting the family. I mean, Fifth Avenue was, and that's this coming week. It's going to be the same thing for the other officer, Officer Wilbert. But detective, he was promoted to detective. They promoted him for detective. It's a wonderful thing to do. "22 years old, my son age. My son is 22 years old. I was imagining my son was a police officer and he got killed at the age of 22 being a police officer to protect the city of New York. Protecting you, me, protecting everyone. But in my mind, that man wanted to it was execution because he was aiming for the head. He shot both officers in the face, in the head. And the other officer that shot him and killed him, first shot him in the hand, he kept shooting, then he shot him in the head. He was killed the same way he killed those police officers, a bullet in the head. I was telling someone, if I was a police officer and my life was at risk, I would have emptied the gun on him. Emptied the gun on him. And then I'll wait for the Internal Affairs to interview me. And the reporter, and the cops hater, and the liberals, and those Democrats, asking me why I emptied the gun when he was down. I would have said he was down, but kept moving. Kept moving. But my condolences to the family of Wilbert and Jason Rivera. Detective Rivera and Detective Wilbert. Most likely he'll be promoted at the funeral by the Commissioner of Police. 2 young men. And the police are here. So you can see how beautiful it is here when the snows are coming down. But once it hits the ground, people step on it, and trucks and buses, and everything pass it, it become ugly. I also read and saw it on YouTube. 2 Houston police officer was shot in Houston. Many men, no life threatening. One officer was shot in the arm, the other one in the leg, and the other one in the foot. They caught the bastard that did it because he was an illegal immigrant from Mexico. He was called for domestic, and after he shot and shoot up the police, he carjacked a car and went to a house, and they held him for 2 or 3 hours until he surrendered. So shot shootings not only happening in New York, it's happening across the state because all those liberal, red men, Black Lives Matter, and Democrat hate for the cop. That's hate. A lot of stuff are going to be closed today. Police here still patrolling. Non-foot button ban, which is getting dangerous for them. And they like to shoot them 115. That's Queens. The 115 police are probably in Manhattan. So they're probably having the police on patrol. New York City requires you to be vaccinated against COVID-19 to enter this business. Those 5-year-old age and older must show proof of COVID-19 vaccination. This a lady I know went to take her daughter to David and Buster. She couldn't go in because the daughter wasn't vaccinated, because the daughters had finished having corona. And then she couldn't go to the movie house because she couldn't show proof that the daughter was vaccinated. I know people that got evidence, the first, second, and the booster, and still got corona and landed in the hospital. So please, then they can stop lying, those Democrats. The Democrats are the one forcing the stand corona. Oh, they're removing it. It's about time. It's about time they're removing it. I'm going to end here because my hand is cold. I'm going to take the train. The Grainery moved up the block to a bigger location, I believe. Don't know why they moved from there, but they moved. So I'll leave here. God bless you. God bless America.